everyone. Welcome back to Jessie at Home. We are back outside. It is like T-minus 1 month before Malcolm's 2nd birthday, and we are having a massive pool party, and I really want to whip my backyard into shape, and it's going to take us time. I'm going to have to do area by area because I have limited time outside with a toddler, as you'll see, but I just wanted to quickly show you. This actually took us weeks because we've been shoveling the red rock out of this tiny little area. I'm not doing the whole our whole landscaping all at once just because I don't have the time, and it's really backbreaking work, and I'm trying to do this as I can with a toddler. But I was just showing you the evolution. Our flowers have grown up. I've planted more flowers in between our daylilies. I have 19 bags of pea gravel here that my husband graciously moved from the truck over to here for me to be able to fill in. We are replacing all of this red rock because it really it was time for it to be replaced. And if we're going to replace it, then I wanted to replace it with the lighter color rock. Number one, the red rock hurts our feet. The pea gravel is easy to walk on for the baby. I like the lighter look. I think it looks really nice. And honestly, when we went to go look to get some more of the red rock, it's not the lava rock, it's just a specific red rock. It was really expensive, and we had to go not in our area to get it. So we just made the decision to take up all of the red rock, and we are going to be repurposing it. Our neighbor asked for some of it, and we're going to be using it also beside our shop we're going to start a driveway back there as well. So, most of the time outside, we repurpose and reuse a lot of the stuff around our house outside. So I'm working solo today. I'm trying to beat the wind. Trying to keep an eye on the baby, the toddler, Malcolm, and the dog, and everything, and film, and just try to get it all done. This was the first nice day of weather that we've had in a while. It's been nothing but rain. It's been the coldest May, I feel like, in a long time. It was 80s in April, and then May I feel like it all kind of shifted. It wasn't April showers. It was definitely May showers this year. Hopefully it's going to warm up so we can actually use our pool and have a really nice, hot, warm summer. That's what I'm hoping for. But like I said, we're taking our time. Well, T-minus 1 month till Malcolm's birthday. But for the most part, we are not trying to do everything in one shot. We just don't have the back for it anymore. And the time, the resources, the energy. So we're just doing as much as we can when we can. You see Malcolm wearing a little vest because while I'm kind of distracted doing this landscaping, like I said, we do have an in-ground pool if you're new to my channel, and it's literally 2 steps away from where I'm at. But just to be on the safe side, I like to have him wear a little vest outside while the pool is open, and I'm not watching him like a hawk. If he does not have my absolute undivided attention, he wears the vest. But I am keeping an eye on him, and most of the time he's playing with his little playhouse right there next to me as I'm working here in this little garden area. So we started with no plants over here. And I think I've said this several times in my videos. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I really eventually want a really nice, lush, beautiful garden out here. I am no green thumb, you guys, especially inside plants. I kill them. Outside plants, I always try to find hardy plants. So these big flowering plants are daylilies, or ditch lilies, as my mother-in-law called them when she saw that I had planted them. I mean, that's enough endorsement for me. If these things grow crazy in ditches along the highway, then they're going to survive me ignoring them. I also have planted some other plants I can't remember off the top of my head in between the daylilies out here. And then I just planted another hibiscus plant back in that corner. The hibiscus plant that I planted last year has grown massively and bloomed, and it's so pretty. So I really wanted something in that corner as like a focal point back there. And eventually every year I planted the daylilies last year. I planted those extra new plants this year and the hibiscus. So every year I just add on to the garden. For me, my yard, to get it the way I want, is going to take several years for me, just because the plants cost money. I am actually getting some cuttings or some, I don't know, I'm not a gardener, some trimmings, some plants from some family. So I'm going to be planting some more stuff in our backyard, starting from little bitty cuttings. So I'm excited about that, to add some variety to our yard. And I'm trying to do my best to achieve my dream within budget and within reason. Like I know it can't happen overnight. If I had a ton of money, sure. If I could hire somebody, sure. But I kind of also love doing it myself. I get a lot of pride out of doing a lot of things by myself. So even though this was super backbreaking to carry all of those bags of rocks, I feel super proud, and I really, really love the way that it all turned out.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other.
I am in zone 7B. So if you have any suggestions on full sun, drought tolerant, easy perennials, please let me know. Because like I said, I'm always on the lookout for new plants that aren't very high maintenance, low maintenance, plants that I don't have to think about. I mean, I will water the plants in the morning. And we do actually have sprinklers too that we can utilize as well. So if you have any suggestions, don't be afraid to leave me a comment below.
Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover
The stones are only different colors because some are wet, some are not. We just got a ton of rain over Memorial Day. So they're going to all dry the lighter color. But if you look to the left and you see the rocks, the red rocks don't look too bad on camera, but there's a bunch of paint chips in there, and they're just looking real tired and like dirty. I know rock's dirty, shocking. But I just feel like the lighter rocks look so good to me personally. I know some people will be like, well, it looks the same as the concrete and it looks the same as the yellow of your house, but I just think it looks light and bright and beautiful, and like the plants pop off of it better. But that might just be me, I don't know.
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be alright. I'll be right here, I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer, I wanna stay.
I shared in the pool cleaning video that we switched out the fire pit area just for this little table and our rocking chairs, because I like the umbrella here because we really didn't have any shade in this area, and this is where Malcolm's toys are. He has his swing set and his trampoline and his little climbing arch over here in his playhouse. So I like to sit in the rocking chairs. As you can see, this is basically his little play area. I was going to put a bush there last fall, but his little play house fits perfectly there, and he loves to play with it down here more than on the deck. He wants nothing to do with the deck anymore. I'm going to do a close-up of the skirting on the deck. It's looking really tired. I'm going to be repainting that in this video as well, but it just looks so good to me. I'm so happy. As you can see, I did touch-ups last year and it just looks awful. So I decided that I'm just going to repaint all of it so that it matches and looks good, and I'm doing it in sections. I'm going to be doing this section, and then when I work on the stones and the steps over on that area, I'll paint that area, because sometimes I am overambitious and things take way too long, and I get burnt out and just get angry at myself for putting too much on my plate. So I knew I could do this, and I knew I could repaint this section and it be done instead of procrastinating, because I have to do the whole section all the time. Malcolm loves to pick my flowers, which is a little frustrating as well. He is just a little busybody. This color is called Crucible by Valspar, and I'm using it in the Lowe's Sherwin-Williams Weather Shield paint, and I think it's in a semi-gloss as well. The paint that I'm painting over is more of like a flat. The paint that was originally there was from like the Makeover paint that sorry, I had to check on Malcolm. It was the Makeover paint, and I just kept the color because I kind of really love this color. I think it's beautiful. But I'm repainting it over in the semi-gloss just so it will be a little bit more weather friendly, and it just looks so nice to have this little area refreshed. And then as I get time to work my way around, I'll repaint the skirting as I go, and I'm going to end up painting the deck caps or end caps as well, the decking board ends blue, just so it blends a little bit better. This deck is definitely old, and we are trying to keep it as long as possible, because eventually we'd like to turn this into a screened in porch, or a Four Seasons room would be ideal, with like a little fireplace out here and just added living space to enjoy, because this deck gets super hot. We definitely need a roof over it, and one day I'd love to make that happen, but until then we're going to try to keep this deck as live as long as possible. So this is just a short and sweet video because sometimes that's all you can do, you know. If anything, hopefully this motivates you to just tackle a small corner in your yard, just a little area that's been bugging you, you know. Pull the weeds. Even if you don't want to spend a lot of money, pull the weeds. Ask friends for some plant cuttings, or separate your hostas, or propagate plants from friends. Propagate, that's the word I was looking for. And then, you know, you just spruce up a little corner of your yard, and surprisingly it can make a huge difference. As you can see, these boards are looking tired. But thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this motivated you to get outside and work in your yard, and make a space that makes you smile. And I will see you guys next time.
Here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me